Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan, as of late, headed out in different directions, and keeping in mind that the pair is certainly crunching on tubs of frozen yogurt and watching messy motion pictures. There's a small time who's past cheerful about the separation, and that is Marcus' own father, the one and only Michael Jordan. MJ never gave 2 or 3 his approval, and he had his reasons. The word on the road is that the NBA legend was generally careful about Larsa dating his child since he accepted that Larsa was hoping to pursue the Jordan legacy. And that is not all. Obviously, she attempted to get the keys to the palace by catching Marcus with a child. The genuine Housewives of Miami star truly figures she could trap Marcus Jordan with a pregnancy. We should figure it out, but on the off chance that he needs to continue to manage the way that this is Scotty's ex, rather than his lady, that could turn into an issue. Michael Jordan doesn't support his child dating his previous colleague, SL Raw's ex, Larsa Pippen, so Michael Jordan was out in France, and he's passing on. He's made a beeline for his vehicle, and someone shouts to him, "Michael, do you endorse your child?" Marcus dates Larsa Pippen and keeps quick and painless. He most certainly does. Furthermore, he realizes that Daddy's diss will just cause him to get further in. It was like a hard no as well. On the off chance that he feels as such, you don't think he'd show it because he's an extremely impressive person. It shows the amount he detests. Scottie Pippen to MJ apparently, his aversion to Scottie Pippen joins everyone. Scottie Pippen has been hitched to or like. So here's my inquiry given what he just expressed out loud. Whatever's his relationship like with his child nowadays? Well, his child's relationship is adequate that his child runs the entire store. The Michael Jordan store in Miami. What about the sales register? Your father is worth $2.5 billion, and you're the chief of an outlet. Definitely. What are you referring to? We've seen a ton of odd matches throughout the long term, but Larsa and Marcus's relationship was not on anybody's bingo card. The pair originally ignited dating. Bits of hearsay in September 2022 when they were spotted moving together at the Moving Clearly live performance, and kid were they feeling it as the web attempted to recuperate from the PDA pictures Larsa shut down the gossip factory on the honorary pathway at BravoCon 2022. She pulled the exemplary "we're just companions" excuse. What did you think about all that about Michael Jordan's child? And you realize you've said that you're companions. However, it continues to spring up when individuals say you're dating. I have a ton of companions. I've been exceptionally friendly, and I was hitched for quite a long time. This is an ideal time for me to truly focus on my connections anyway, and everybody and their grandmother could see through her untruths in light of the fact that a couple of months after Marcus's debut for season 5 of the Genuine Housewives of Miami, furthermore, by January 2023, sources near the couple were spilling the tea about how the two were not companions. One insider said it is as yet easygoing, and they're having a good time, while one more made sense of that Larsa was making an honest effort to keep it tranquil and not overplay it anyway. In January 2023, Larsa confessed all by posting a photograph of her and Marcus arm in arm. Close to a bloom plan of MJ's No 23 Bulls pullover, she inscribed the photograph looks at stripes with checks indicating Nike. MJ's long-lasting patron, and stripes alluding to Adidas. Word on the road was that Larsa at first knew dead to keep the relationship hidden, yet she before long understood that she couldn't since the pair wasn't precisely being Loki herself. Now, I think we were both simply being careful right off the bat, only 'cause there was such a lot of chat about our relationship yet presently. You know we're in. The general population about it, and it's much more simpler. The felines certainly out of the bag. Out of the bag, yes, you were attempting to keep it clinched, to the extent that this would be possible. You're correct. Who settled on a definitive decision of like hello? I simply need to put it out there at long last. I think it was a more progressive thing, Kazoo. You know, for us, our relationship resembled working out in the media continuously, like we weren't dating and needed to hang out a lot, and afterward, out of nowhere, like you realize, I think we just flipped the switch in any case. With their relationship in the open, Larsa quit being coy about her new man. She went wild about Marcus and differed. End meetings commending him for being a preferable man over all the folks she wrongly dated before him, returning to Marcus. It like you said, you appear to be so content with him. What makes this relationship so unique? For you, I simply feel like you realize I truly needed a transport run, and I found a transport companion. We do everything together, like he's been in New York, with me going around doing this press. He very much like backings me, and manners I don't think I've at any point had anybody support me by the center of the year. Marcus was kidding about the size of the ring, that he would have to dazzle Larsa. From all points things were going great. Larsa even went as far as facilitating a welcome home party for her beau. You'd think he went to serve in the military, but he was just away for 5 days. What's more, in June 2023, the couple began a digital recording together, Fearing Abandonment, where they proceeded to discuss their bond connections and the highs and lows of life. Sadly, love as of now is not in the air. Prior to February 11, 2024, the couple of individuals who were the group Larsa and Marcus viewed as their reality broke as Larsa unfollowed Marcus on Instagram in the realm of VIPs, which is fundamentally code for separation. She likewise shared a survey on her Instagram story on Super Bowl Sunday, asking fans, should your companions unfollow your ex? Yes, she likewise shared an obscure statement on her Instagram that read, the man you decide to be your accomplice influences everything in your life, your emotional well-being, and your genuine serenity. Your affection inside you, your satisfaction, how you overcome misfortunes, your triumphs, how your kids will be raised, and significantly more carefully, Larsa additionally made an exemplary move. What's more, she erased Marcus's photos from her feed. In the meantime, Marcus wasn't all pulling out of the trivial game. Possibly, he emulated Larsa's example and posted an image of his dad with the subtitle MJ2 with the verses of Drake's first-person shooter. I search for one name and wind up seeing 20 things. Christine, Justine, Kathleen, Charlene, Pauline, Claudine. Man, I pack them in this telephone like a few sardines, and they send me stripped pictures. It's the little things. It seems like he needed to send his ex an unmistakable message that he wasn't crying a waterway over the separation, and there was a long queue of ladies holding back to hop in bed with him. In the meantime, the two gatherings being referred to have not tended to the circumstances yet. One source close to the couple dished about the separation of individuals, saying they have chosen to take some time apart to reconsider their relationship. This doesn't have anything to do with any family input, yet it is exclusively for their self-improvement. What's more, Media Takeout contacted a maker for the Genuine Housewives of Miami for some details on the separation, and clearly it was Larsa who tapped out. As indicated by the maker, Larsa needs a man who is a little more developed and financially stable. Marcus was fun, yet Larsa is searching for somebody that she can fabricate an existence with. However, one thing's without a doubt, Marcus' father, MJ, isn't perspiring about his child's bombed relationship. He really loved the couple regardless of the fact that some of you all neglected back in July 2023, the NBA whiz-broiled Marcus and Larsa's relationship with a freshman. While leaving a supper in Paris, he was inquired as to whether he supported his child's new sweetheart, and MJ didn't mince his words at the point when he answered with a straight-up no. What is your take on Marcus and Larsa peeing together? You endorse it. No. With MJ's savage reaction, everyone's attention was on Larsa in light of the fact that when she became official with Jordan's child, she attempted to persuade everybody that the Jordans were cool with her dating MJ's second most established child during a meeting with Tamron Lobby. Everybody's fine. They're cool with it, no doubt. Everybody, I think when you're a grown-up, I think your folks simply need to see you blissful. You realize my folks need to see me cheerful, and his folks need to see him blissful, so you have their approval. Definitely, I feel like we're extraordinary. Definitely, I feel like we realize we've spent occasions together, and it's great we're in an extraordinary spot, according to her words. Larsa made it sound like she was really close with the Jordans. However, MJ cut down her palace of lies with a destroying ball. As the contention developed web-based, the couple chose to address the charges during an episode of their webcast, named Father Knows Best. Marcus explained that his father had just been messed around the 33-year-old, likewise uncovered that MJ had messaged him after the video made adjusts on the web to ensure he wasn't outraged by his lively remark. Anyway, Larsa wasn't what is happening. She conceded to being damaged by MJ's shameless remark still. She was understanding about the circumstance, saying it presumably is off-kilter for my ex and your father, since they have their own like relationship or anything that it was strangely a few. Sources are saying that the Reese and the couple is enjoying some time off from each other. Right currently is expected to the strain in the relationship welcomed on by, in all honesty, Marcus' father MJ. To be fair, not every person on the web accepted Larsa in any case. And no, it's not on the grounds that they were essentially loathing on her. There were a couple of explanations behind starters. The distinction in their age, these folks figured out how to give the beyond and Subscribe She Spice for more videos.